Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. Randomly picked Holiday Cocoa Chapstick. Today is January 7th, and I'm saying the date because by the time you see this, I am confident I will be all better. I did have quite a few bursts of energy today. This is my second video today. Welcome to the crazy troll nation of YouTube. The crazy because we forget we have an intro to do. The troll part is not caring too much what the beauty community's standards of beauty are. Set the standard for yourself. Love the skin you're in. Love how you look. Embrace your natural features, enhancing them when you want to, if you want to, but not because you feel like you have to. Use whatever tool, technique, and brand you want to use to get your makeup on the way you want it to look. That is the concept of the Crazy Troll Nation, self-acceptance and self-love. So this is going to be quick. Whew. Wow, that took a lot of breath. This is, you can see from the title what we're talking about here. I wanted to talk about the Lethal Cosmetics brush number 205, which is the angled shading brush. I know I just did a haul video, and I do wash brushes before I use them, and I washed it and the ferrule jiggled. And I remember in my previous Lethal haul video when I purchased the entire brush set that I said one of them jiggled when I wash it. I put soap in this hand and I wet the brush and I swirl it, and then I hold the ferrule and then I squeeze and pull, not like yank, but squeeze to get the excess water and the soap out, and the ferrule jiggled. And I remember saying I didn't remember what brush it was and I didn't pay attention to it, but it was the only one that did that. Well, the new brushes that I purchased, the 205, held the ferrule, squeezed, and the ferrule jiggled. And I'm like, let me see if it was the other 205. So I tested all the other brushes. Nothing jiggled. 205, it jiggled. And I was like, So, as of right now, if you are just purchasing the individual brushes, I'm not going to say don't get the 205. I love the angled shape. It's great for, you know, in the crease and everything, and also for laying shadow and if you want to do brow bone, all of that. Anyway, I'm just concerned. It doesn't jiggle all the time, but because it does jiggle, that tells me it's not as secure as the ferrules on the other brushes. And this was the only one in the entire brush set and the only one from the individual brushes that I purchased that did that. It is concerning. The brush was $9.50. Okay, so it's not hella expensive. I have brushes I paid $30+ for. So if it does not last long, I will not be upset. But still, I want it to last long. So what I did was I emailed the company and I told them, you know, I gave them both order numbers and said that I noticed that for the number 205, both of the ferrules jiggled. They're not secure. And so I asked if, when they make a new batch of the 205, if they would consider replacing the two number 205s that I have, because I am concerned that it will one day just come apart. Either the bristles will just fall out or the entire ferrule may just come apart. And so I am concerned about that. I will try to remember to keep you posted on what their answer is. I did get an automated response. We have received your email, yada, yada, yada. But as far as a particular answer, I haven't received one back yet. So we will see. Again, it's $9.50. And for me, that price for a brush is not a lot. But for some people, it may be a lot. So, the exciting part, my custom palette that I made, I put it together. It is upside down. This is what it looks like right side up. I put these two together because both of these are trichromes. And so we are going to swatch it. And I remember saying it was going to be a dark palette. I'm super excited about it. I already have all of my unsightly label horror labels on the back. And I labeled it to where when I'm holding it right side up, I'm like, okay, what is this shade? When I flip it, that's this shade. So this is top row, bottom row, top row, bottom row. So that way I can just flip it and see. But we're going to swatch forehead, of course, because my face is not the same shade as my forehead. What did I say? Did I say my face is not the same shade as my forehead? My forehead is on my face. Okay. Y'all know I'm not well. You can tell by my voice. I am feeling a lot better today. And I promise you I'm not overdoing it. I did a video earlier. It was almost an hour. And then I ate because I was actually like seriously hungry, which is a good sign too that I am getting well. And then I had another burst of energy, so I'm here. So after this, I'm going to eat the second part of my dinner or lunch, breakfast, whatever meal it is. Sorry for that, whatever that noise was. But my arm is not the same shade as my face. And so I swatch on my forehead because that's the best representation of what a shadow will look like on my lids if you're using me for a shade reference or even if not. And so we're going to get into it. This shade here, again, both of these are trichromes. This one is mycelium and it's said to be, ooh, mauve, green, and gold. I'm going to go this way so that you can see the shifts when I turn my forehead. Oh, that's pretty. Mauve, green, and gold. That is pretty. Okay, let me keep going because I'll just be here like, ooh. This one here is a trichrome as well. And you can see both of these two, how they're shifting in the pan. The color is shifting in the pan. And so we're going to swatch this one. This one looks like it would be chunky. So I was kind of like, I don't like chunky monkeys. But I know it's not glitter, so that's good. Trichrome, this is Scarab. I am so sorry I didn't say that before. Peacock, turquoise, and navy. And so I was excited about the navy part because I do prefer darker dual chromes and multi-chromes. And so, ooh, turquoise, peacock, and navy. So I am seeing that. I'm seeing the peacock, I'm seeing the navy, I am seeing the turquoise. And then I'm looking at this one again. Like you can see all the tones it says, which is awesome. These four are just considered pressed shadows. This is Fauna. And this is Metallic Olive Green. I don't know why I did these swatches. Like I did these all long and then I got a little short one over here. Fauna, Metallic Olive Green. Ooh. Ooh, and that would look nice with this too. I am like so excited here. This one is Rise from the Ashes and it's a metallic and it's just described as charcoal. And so I did want, oh, that is pretty. That looks like it has a blue tint to it to me. Like it doesn't, when I think of charcoal, I think of like a deep smoke gray blackish type color. I think I put together a good palette. That's this shade right here. And it does look, it looks darker in this is what I see in person, where here it looks like a lighter gray, but this is what I see in person, and that is what it looks like on my forehead. And these two are mattes. This one here is Nightless, matte blackened teal. And so I tried to put together a palette where the shades would go well together, and oh wow, matte blackened teal. Blackened teal. And this looks like this would go with this one and this one. And this would go with all of them because of the tone of it, the color of it. So we have one more. This right here is Transmutation Matte Black. Actually, it says Pitch Black. Oh, I'm excited. I am excited for this palette. And I was wanting to do this swatch video and show this to you and not really knowing when I was going to feel like doing it, and all of a sudden I'm like, ooh, another burst of energy, let's capitalize on that. So I don't know if it's a pitch black. I've had blacker blacks than that, but that's still pretty cool though. So if you want to do a one and done, put one of these trichromes on the lid, deepen out a corner, or for lash line, that's really easy. This looks like it would go really great with this shade and this one and this one. This looks like it would pair well with that. And of course the black, deepen up anything. Excuse me. So I think I did a really good palette. Let me know. And I'm excited for this because, as I mentioned before, I was looking at Evergreen, but some of them are the lighter dual chromes. They're multi-chromes, even lighter than this one, and I don't prefer those. And so I didn't want to get that whole palette. And the same with Metamorphosis. And so I was like, what can I get that I can have the shades that I gravitate to? And I am super excited. I'm super excited. So I will be doing looks with this. I am glad to have this video done. I'm going to go because I feel my throat saying, shut the hell up, troll, finish your lunch, breakfast, dinner, whatever, and just chill out. And so thank you for watching. Let me know about these shades. And I'm really just excited that for the shifts, the colors they say, that is what the colors are. Because sometimes a color is described one way and then it's like, I'm not really seeing that. But these, it is what it says. And so I'm excited and I'm really going to go. You will see me in the next video. Comments are welcome. If you made it this far, go ahead and thumbs up and subscribe if you're not. And let me know also if you have the Lethal Cosmetics brushes, which is a brand new launch from December 2022. If you're having issues with the ferrules being a little shaky, and if so, you know, leave your comments below, or even if not, leave that below as well, because I do think that's helpful information for those who may be considering purchasing the number 205. So again, I'm really seriously going to go, and you will see me in the next video.